watching shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
I guess you really need this alliance, Shepard. You're willing to die for Krogan you already tried to exterminate.
We're both getting what we want.
We'd better.
You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Tough to say right now. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but...
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralak Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and I'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding. Which, if you'd ask, I could have told you before you destroyed Malin's research, Shepard.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? I watched the Queen die. They can't be back.
I know. I was there. I don't get it either. But our scouts found something. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
All right, then.
You think Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
They were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. It could be important. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics. It's not an average school. They might even be doing work for the Alliance.
This sounds like a job for an evac transport.
Right, and a Turian transport responded to their distress call. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
Bien. Mantener la posición, Mayor Carmen. Comandante, ha sido un placer verle. Aunque las circunstancias distintas, muchas sean ideales, parece que el destino ha decidido que nuestros encuentros coincidan con amenazas galácticas. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? A este respecto quiero que reiterarte que el GOE estará ahí para ayudar cuando sea necesario, como independencia del clima político. Tú nos ayudaste en un momento de necesidad y nos complacería devolverte el favor. Que tengas la mejor de las suertes. Mayor Kirija. Tercer Regimiento de Infiltración, Grupo de Operaciones Especiales de los Salarianos. Antes eran de la Ciudadela. Ven a verme a la Ciudadela. ¿Miranda? Comandante, me he enterado de que estás con la Alianza. No sé qué tontería se habrá inventado para retenerte. Debemos hablar. Es más seguro lo hagamos cara a cara. Me encontrarás en el muelle D24 de la Ciudadela. Miranda. Estatus de Spectre confirmado. Ashley William, comandante. Divina me ha hecho una oferta y la he aceptado. Soy un Spectre, no puedo creérmelo. ¿Acaso significa algo ahora que todo se viene abajo? Todas las autoridades, recursos, la libertad, todo el maldito paquete, pero no sé. En cualquier momento ya sabes de qué te hablo. Si tienes la oportunidad, pásate por el hospital. Siguen sin dejarme salir, pero estoy planeando fugarme dentro de poco. Tara. ¿Abajo? Acá necesitamos... ¿Este es el que encontramos? ¿El Raptor? Raptor 3. Raptor 4. Raptor 5. Bien.
Commander. Sorry, didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
I'm sorry for your loss, but you can't let it get to you.
I did move on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this? I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
We all die alone. In the end, you're defined by what you've done.
Yeah, you're right. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
You can handle it.
Tengo uno mejor. ¿Qué tiene este? Daño y puntería. Había uno mejor. Precisión. Bien. Ingeniería, acá hay un Krogar.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes.
Acá
We called them collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones he encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I I suppose it was.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus, I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped. The Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes? Yes?
Acá no había nadie. Vamos solo, ¿no?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
I'm glad you think we're doing something right.
Yeah. We'll see if Shepard keeps that up.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us. Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
At your service.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh? I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden's still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. So who needs their ass kicked now?
Mordin, ¿dónde debe estar? ¿Acá?
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Considering everything the Solarians have done to the Krogan, can you blame them?
Yes, Eve's released my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand, but my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
We're Solarian doctors.
A word when you have a moment, Shepard.
Refuerza la armadura.
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
Un perforante.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes.
Tenemos nuestra munición comprada.
Conversation to promote new ideas.
Pero me sacó la... Los compañeros de equipo tienen tu poder. Aumenta un 6%. Tiro la cabeza. Aumenta un 60% la penetración de cobertura de munición. Reduce un 25% la eficiencia en objetivos con armadura. No. Aumenta un 10% el daño a la salud y a la armadura. Pero me faltan puntos. Uff. Oh, hermano. No necesita nada de salud, pero bueno, sería muy bueno para salud. Y ocultación práctica sí o sí la tengo. Faltaría un punto. ¿Hay punto para esto?
Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Currently stable, but lack of Malin's research data. Problematic.
Lack? We destroyed it. There's nothing we can do about that now.
No.
Will it affect the cure?
No, cure will remain viable, but Eve's long-term prognosis, doubtful.
Do what you can for her.
Of course.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Wishing we'd saved the data?
Pointless to consider. Correct decision at the time.
Even if it would have helped now?
Recrimination's useless. Data lost. Have to deal with consequences. Would like more data, yes. Would make it easier to save Eve, but destroyed it. Tainted source, too dangerous, I thought.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morgan.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
I wanted to thank you for saving my life, Commander. Even if it was to serve your own ambitions.
Krogan have always put their ambitions first. I would think you'd respect that.
Perhaps. But how well has that arrogance worked for us?
I brought you all the way here, and I still don't know your real name.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
Other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Esto ya está decidido. Voy a reiniciar nada. ¡Epa! Y si no está acá. Bueno, supongo que... Ya está. Creo que hablamos con todos. Llamando. Mi habitación no fui. Bien, tenemos un nuevo 88% acá, este también, este está al 100 y este es nuevo, así que y acá tenemos otro. Rescata a los estudiantes, está bien, ese lo vamos a usar para... Esto es Krogar, este es Tuchanka. Y acá que tenemos 100%, 75%, este está al 100. Wow. Entonces nos queda venir a este primero. Y luego ir a Sigma. Venir a este y bajar acá. Estamos al 100%, el que nos falta tiene que estar de este lado. Para acá me manda el 100%. Ah, no, ya está. Cacus, es la parte de abajo. Tengo anotado acá. No me dejaron salir, bueno, no importa. Reiniciamos ahí porque toda esta parte de abajo no tiene nada. Pero ya había investigado todo. ¿Era acá? Ahí está. Bien. Ya tenemos ya el lugar. Así que es combustible nomás. Vamos al relé y vamos a la de al lado. Si no tiene combustible nos volvemos. A la otra. ¿Tiene combustible? Espero que sí. No tiene combustible. Y tenemos un mapa más. Así que volvemos acá. Acá. Vamos a buscar combustible y después volvemos acá.
Something.
¿Qué encontramos? Crucero de la Alianza, Nairobi. Perfecto. Tercer flota de la Alianza. Recurso bélico también. 2. Me queda acá. Acá está. Cargamos combustible y nos vamos a la hostia. %.
Faster than light jump successful.
¿Ahora para dónde nos vamos? Para allá. Bueno, el relé está de aquel lado. Espero acordarme. Crédito recuperado.
Evasion successful.
75% queda algo ahí. Está el 100, acá queda el 85. Creo que habíamos descubierto... ¡No! ¡Ay! Boludo. Desde un relé no tenemos para cargar combustible, así que tenemos que irnos nomás. Así que tenemos acá cerquita. Pues no anoté, así que voy a anotar todo lo que voy a investigar arriba seguramente. Ahí está, mira, tenemos para allá arriba. 80%, y no me acuerdo si lo había investigado o lo había descubierto y después me salí. Ya descubriremos. No. Equipo Delta de Operaciones Especiales de la Alianza. Excelente. %. Vamos a cargar combustible y vemos a cuál otro objetivo nos vamos. Acá abajo tenemos uno. Antes de hacer eso, tengo que hacer algo sí o sí. Que hay algo que me gustó y tengo que subirle de rango. Venga. Es... No. Sí, señor. Es como una lanza granada que se pega. Genial. Perfecta. Eso es todo. $100, 75 porque ya nos pillaron y 85 ya sabemos dónde está. Nebulosa de caballo y ahí se nos... ¿Hay caballo? ¿Algo? Hay combustibles. ¿Para qué se me habilitó el sistema si no hay nada acá? Solo para combustible. Bueno, tenemos este está al 100%, 100%, 100%, 25. Y aquí hay otro, ¿viste? %. %. Listo. El cúmulo está totalmente terminado. Bueno, nos queda acá los Krogar. A los estudiantes. Y acá hay un cúmulo. Investiga la estación de los exploradores desaparecidos. ¿No hay más? 100, 75, 100, 585. Todo el resto están 100.